Hello folks, in this guide we are covering all 20 stash locations within the cooling towers. These are all standard and there are no DLC stashes within this region. I've made this guide as simple and straightforward as possible. A few side notes before we get into this. As far as I can tell, the main story will not take you to the cooling towers or the cement factory south. These regions are completely optional. The cooling towers is a relatively small area compared to most, and whilst it doesn't have a hub, there is a hub located in the north of the cement factory, making for convenient access to a stash, trader and technician. If you're looking for a specific stash, then I've timestamped each one for convenience. Otherwise, I'm going through all of the stashes in one clean run. The following blueprints and attachments on screen can be found at the corresponding stashes. If you would like to, or if you're unsure as to which stashes you may have missed, then feel free to follow along. One side note would be some of these stash locations may require us to first discover the stash hint. This will explain why certain stashes don't appear for some players. Other than that, let's get started. Our first location is this building marked right here on the map. About halfway down the western building's wall, there is an opening right here. Head inside to locate the first stash. Our next location is the southwest corner of this facility right here on the map. Here, we can first begin heading up this ladder to access the floor above. From here, head north and access the next ladder. Here, we can run north towards this stash behind these boxes. Next, head back south and navigate over to the southern scaffolding. This is the only path I could find over. Once here, head on down and take the ladder up. Mind the anomaly here and once again take the next ladder upwards. Head towards the western scaffolding to find this stash right here. Next, head back east and continue navigating to the top of the scaffolding. Once at the very top, you will find this stash right here. Next, head onto the large rooftop and follow it all the way down and around until reaching this ladder. Above, you'll find the last stash right here. I did search the entirety of this roof and found nothing else. It's likely to be either side quest or DLC related. Our next location is on the western side of the facility, marked right here on the map. Here we have this anomaly field below. Simply head inside and follow the path on screen to locate the next stash. Our next location is west at this marker right here on the map. Head inside this facility and you should find a poltergeist mutant. Once dealing with it, behind this gas cloud, you will find a stash. After reviewing the footage, I could see that these three wheels can be interacted with. I imagine they get rid of this toxic cloud, so I advise investigating these first. Our next location is back east at this marker right here on the map. Here we have this pit. Close by are 1 or 2 side dog spawns. Either take care of these or simply get in and out before they can do much. Inside the pit, you'll find this stash sitting inside these anomalies. Our next location is northeast, right here on the map. I advise heading to the southwest corner and navigating up these stairs to the doorway up top. Once inside, follow the path on screen. On this walkway, you will find the next stash. Our next location is just east of the last, right here on the map. Once here, first head up this ladder and make your way up towards this platform. Here, you will find this stash containing the Camel hydration system for the PSZ-12V Bulat armor. Our next location is east at this marker right here on the map. On the south side of the tower, you will find this ladder. Head all the way up and into the teleportation anomaly. From here, head all the way around to find the stash sitting right here. When ready, simply jump off this edge to the anomaly below. Our next location is slightly east at this marker here on the map. You'll need to approach this from the south in order to access the train carts. I advise dropping down immediately here as it will make traversing much easier. Follow the path on screen until locating the next stash right here. To leave, simply make your way over the train carts whilst dealing with the anomalies. Our next location is further east, marked right here on the map. Here at this graveyard, we simply have this somewhat buried stash that can be found right here. Our next location is even further east at this marker on the map. Here we will find a monolithian sniper on the other side of the inaccessible gate. Head towards the small building besides the gate, and inside you'll find this stash containing the coupled DNIPRO magazines. Our next location is slightly southwest at this marker here on the map. In the southwestern corner of the facility, you will find this house. Head inside and follow the path on screen to locate the first stash below the stairs. Next, head upstairs and locate this locked door. Head inside to locate the next stash right here. Our next location is further west at this marker on the map. Within this old cooling tower, we will first find a poltergeist. After dealing with them, head up onto the top of this container to find this stash, which does contain the rubber stock rear blueprint for the GROM S14. Next, head down and inside of the container to find the next stash right here. Our final location is even further west at this marker here on the map. First, on the northern side of the facility, climb this ladder to the roof and then follow it all the way down to locate this stash here. Next, head further into the facility, and within this container is the final stash. That's it for this guide, folks. The red and the burnt forests will both be next, and in that particular order. We should be all wrapped up with this guide series within the next couple of weeks, so if you are waiting on a certain guide, it shouldn't be too much longer. I do, of course, have more or less the entire game covered up to this point, so feel free to stop on by the channel and check things out. Otherwise, thanks for watching, folks, and until next time, peace.